Whew. Take a tour of the lake. That's pretty cool. Got the ice axe out just in case I have to save myself. Alright guys, well, I find myself in a very interesting position. There was one idea that I did have coming out here, and that was an idea that I've had for a very long time. Making a very long zip line and sending a GoPro down it. Well, I brought plenty of paracord, brought about 720 feet of nylon rope. I brought 2 GoPros and this little rig right here is, well, a zipline rig. See the 2 mounts for the GoPros. There is basically a block and tackle using it as the wheel, bolted up to either end. So, should make things interesting. The only problem is, I got a little bit of a cross here. I can tell people are walking on it, but I might have to somehow rig the line and bring it all the way around this way. I don't really feel too good about crossing right there. So, we'll figure this out. Catch back with you later. Alright guys, right at that bald spot right there is where I set up. I have my, that's where I'm going to launch the zip line from. It's coming all the way across this, section of lake. So I got some paracord right here. I'm anchoring to this small tree. Now this is going to be so long, and I know I'm not going to get the slack out of it. I believe I'm going to touch down on ice somewhere around here. So I'm just going to try to cinch this thing down. What I did over here is I tied a loop right here in my line, and I put a figure 9, and I'm going to use the paracord. I'm going to loop it around here like a pulley system all the way back to that tree over there, so I can try to get this line as tight as possible without breaking this, because I really don't want to break the line and have to reset this up, because it's a lot of work. But I'm going to get back to you guys when this is all anchored in. I'll give you a quick look at that, and then we're going to go back over there, and it's time for launching. Yeah, we'll get back to that. Alright guys, check that out. That's a good like 8-9 feet up from the ice. I got a lot of good tension on there. I'm still convinced it's gonna ground out. The rig is actually gonna hit ice. If not, it's gonna come to a hard stop and probably fly over here into these rocks and ice. Real quick, I want you guys to grasp the concept of what I'm doing. In layman's terms, I'm taking over $600 worth of cameras, launching it down probably a good 200-foot shoelace, all for a shot. But that's just the kind of nut that I am. Screw it, it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be friggin' sweet. I'm actually really excited about this. Oh yeah, I did have to put a ski mask on. The wind whipping off the ice is just chewing the hell out of my cheeks. But my hands are still warm, still good. Like I said, that's a good 8-9 feet. That's the paracord to that tree. Figure 9 up there, baby. Let's get back to the top and launch this thing off. Let's see what happens. This is gonna be very interesting. Oh boy. All right, guys, that's the rig all set up right here. I'm hoping this is gonna work out for me. I put this little leash, which is just hooked up to the loop with a couple carabinas. Use one of the holes that's in this piece of steel that I bought. So I'm letting my cameras warm up in my in a couple layers. They seemed like when I was doing the settings on them to capture this shot, they seemed like they were a little bit slow. So obviously I might only have one shot with this. So I'm gonna make it count. I'm gonna take a few minutes, let those warm up near my core, and well, you know what? Then we're gonna hook them up. I'm gonna send them flying. This camera I'm gonna leave stationary right here. It's gonna be looking at me at launch point, and it's gonna watch my reaction of whatever happens. Either gonna be a huge success or just catastrophic failure. But like I said, I have two GoPros. I have a silver, I have a black, both third generation, and it's over $600 with the cameras. I'm sending down this zip line right here. This is going to be one hell of a shot, guys. All right. Let's hope for the best. Camera's on, fellas. You see, it's bouncing around out there. Catch it. There it is. There's my setup, bouncing in the wind. Too much slack in the line. Didn't even remotely make it close. So, figure out what I got to do here. I don't know if I should just cut it, re-rig it. I don't know. Take a second to think about this before I make a move. That did not go as planned. Hey, what did I expect? But I could set it up somewhere else, so I'll go with that. Whatever. Alright, I just walked down there real quick. The GoPros are actually, it's only about 20-30 feet from where the ice starts, so I don't even have to go that far out to get them. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to cut the line from right here. So, in what was a failed zip line will now be a pretty cool, you get to watch my GoPros fall probably like 20-30 feet. Oh man, it's kind of funny how these things take a turn, but hey, gotta find my knife quickly because what the freaking hell is it? Anyways, so I'm gonna find my knife and basically I'm just gonna cut it. And it's gonna drop, but I'm still gonna put the footage up, man. This is just too funny to pass up. But there's definitely potential here. I think I need a better rig, better line, and more tension. I don't want to over cinch this line on, just because I thought it was gonna break. Leatherman squirt. So lesson learned. And man, that ice is making a lot of noise. So oh, that was a hard hit. Ooh, separation on that one. That one hit hard, dude. All right, I gotta go grab my cameras now. All right, we're coming out on the crash site. Going slow though. I got the main rig and jig here. Yep, I snapped one of the mounts on impact. Here he is. Stop the footage on impact. So, still looks like it's working. Grab the other one. This one's turned off. Interesting. We're gonna have to see what happened on that. All right. Well, let's go pack this up. Get back on that trail. All right, guys. Well, I recovered my cameras, as you saw. The GoPro Black was still on when I got to it. It works fine as far as I can tell. Silver, on the other hand, there's a message popping up that I've never seen on my GoPro before. It looks like a page with a little bicycle on it, and then there's a medical cross on it. None of the buttons are working. Wi-Fi, main button, options, nothing is working on it. So I'm gonna have to get that back to my house to diagnose that. And I didn't even realize it till I got up here, but I actually snapped both the wheels off the jig. That was one hell of a crash. I just really hope I got the film on that one. That's pretty funny. I may have lost a GoPro. Well, we'll find out later on. I'll make sure to let you guys know in the end of this film whether it's dead or not. So now I got to pull the my anchor point, which is just that paracord right there. I'm gonna pull that out of there, and then I got to go back across the get back across the ice and grab the rest of the lines and all the other junk, my figure 9 carabiner, and then I guess I'm just gonna, carry on. It's not gonna stop me. GoPro down. Well, guys, I'm at the recovery zone. My anchor point for the other side of the failed zip line, and I got like 200 feet of line to go through. I already disconnected it from the paracord. So I've just been sitting here for a few minutes already, winding this thing up. But I'm still curious about that GoPro. I just can't stop thinking about it. I'm like, hopefully the memory card didn't get corrupted, or I didn't lose that shot, because that would have sucked. But I mean, either way, I know the other one caught it, and that was the front view. It was my silver on the rear of the rig that took a hard hit, and we'll see what happens. Like I said, you never know. So I am winding up my big thing of friggin' line here, and I'm gonna carry on. I don't really know what time it is. I haven't really looked at my phone or watch or anything in the last, while. But no, still having a good time, fellas. The wind is kind of nasty over here. For some reason, it's so much colder. I keep having to put the ski mask on. Up there, I can do whatever the hell I want and not be cold, but over here, woo-hoo. God damn, a little chilly. Alright, guys, well, I kind of decided to walk the perimeter of the lake, but I found this. Actually, well, I kind of fell through it, but I dug this huge chunk of ice out. You can just see, like, the channels as the water went down. It's got different layers and levels. Now, this had all these really thin glass, like thin as glass shards through them all, and it was all like these layering where the water was dropping and dropping and dropping. It just looks really cool. So I dug it out and I just thought I'd take a look at it. See all the here's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Yeah, it's like just window panes. Cool. I gotta say, I'm digging the ice axe. I'm actually just having fun hitting things with it, but it's awesome. But I'm gonna keep going down this way, just traveling around. I'm gonna make my way all the way around that side. Stop at the peninsula that's right there. Right around, look through my hole right there. I'm gonna stop over there and see what time it is. I'm gonna go around that way. It's a pretty big area, so I'll make my way around, show you anything cool, but basically having a blast. Having an absolute blast. This is great. I'm actually walking in some pretty decently fresh tracks of two other people side by side. They're pretty fresh. So I'm walking in those. It looks like they had the same idea as me. Walk around the lake, baby. This is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Really, truly a great time. Truly a great time right now. When I came out here today, I didn't think I'd be walking around a lake. I'll tell you that one right now. Whew, scared the crap out of me. The wind just picked up some snow. Sounded like trickling water. Scared the crap out of me right there. Ooh. Obviously my nerves are a little heightened. Hiking across frozen bodies of water. But I mean, how can you beat this? There's nothing, man. God damn. Loving it. And I got beautiful views all around. Ice over there. You know, icicles over there. Beautiful view in front of me, behind me, everywhere, man. This is just too much. Too much. I'm glad I didn't put too much thought behind this hike and just kind of let it happen as it did. Freestyle hiking, man. This is awesome. So I'm gonna carry on, guys, and just, like I said, just enjoying it. I probably said that like 50 times by now, just enjoying it. But, I mean, this is what it's all about. Adventure, exploring, new experiences. One hell of a day. One hell of a day. Alright guys, well I didn't quite go all the way to the other end. But just kind of venturing around on the ice. This is great. I've never walked across ice like this. It's definitely making that weird bong dong noise underneath me. It's not the greatest feeling, but I keep getting little portholes, so I'm looking down through. As long as I don't get like a thin spot, you know, I'm hoping the best for. Should be all right. Cause I mean, the ice is very thick right now, so I got a good porthole window right here, easily 8 inches. So should be all right. But anyways, I put the goggles on because I was, you know, squinting, and I'm realizing, I'm like, kind of realized I'm walking across a frozen body of water with snow all over it on a bright, clear day without a cloud in the sky. I've got the sun in my face, and then I have the reflection off the snow into my face. So I put the goggles on so I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't run the risk of getting snow blindness, because I just don't want that. It hurt. It should be bad. But see if that's a cool view. I don't know. Put the camera in my shadow. The sun behind me. Ooh, buddy. This is one hell of a day. All right, hold on. Let's do a panorama. I am in the middle, more or less. Just in the middle. Walking around, baby. Oh, this is good. Actually, the highway is right there. That's gonna do me any good. But I'm actually walking straight to the little peninsula I keep talking about. I'm gonna go up there. I did do a time check. It's what the hell was it? It's probably like 12:40 by now. But either way, just enjoying it. So I'm gonna try to get to that little landmass right there. It's basically a peninsula. Sometimes when the water's real high, it becomes an island, but we'll see when we get there. And I might do a little cooking because I'm starting to get hungry again. Whether I bust out the firebox again or not, I'll just see how I feel. Because I do got to get out of here by 2:30. So, trekking on the ice. just after that last clip, I was still putting my camera away when I took a step, and all you feel is the ice go. Man, I got off that quick. So I'm not going out there anymore today. I think I had my nerves rattled enough, so I just beelined right back to shore. Now that's where I am right now. So I'm gonna keep going, but I'm gonna do it off the ice. So now I gotta meander, do a little bushwhack through the trail here. But there is, I believe, a fire road not too far up here, and I'll get to that, and I can still get to that little peninsula that I was talking about. So I can eat some lunch. So that was my scare of the day. All right. Well, I'm back on the access road right here, the little fire road. Traveling down and trying to get to that peninsula. See what time it is again, and then ice hole, and see if I'm gonna set up lunch or not. But this has been an interesting day. Some new experiences and I almost crap my pants moment too. But that's okay. That's what it's all about. Not the first time, won't be the last. But I hope this was kind of interesting for you guys. I know I've had a hell of a day. Hiking around all the ice, trails, new stuff, old stuff. Woo-hoo! Okay. Alright guys, so that's the peninsula, and that's exactly what it is today. It's not an island. The water is low enough where I can just walk right across. Usually the water gets so high that it'll actually be above these. I'm sorry, it'll be above these right here. That's a good foot or so over the brush right here. So, but I just gotta find this looks like an easy way up. Chill out up here for a minute or more. Whew. It's a cool little camp spot too. The only problem is it's so exposed. The wind will get you real quick. But you see a big fire ring over here. It's pretty cool. It's all set up, you know. Oh hey, there's a little pot in there. Huh. Cool. I'll leave that. I don't need it. We'll look around a little island. Well, peninsula, sorry. Hey, somebody made a good effort. There's a bag of trash right there. It's actually really not bad. It actually looks pretty clean over here. That's a good thing. Some people are trying. Oh yeah. It's a bit windy. Like I said, it's a little windy. I might not be able to set up here. But I will do a time check. It's about 12:45. I'm not going to set up here. I'm going to get back closer to my truck, probably to that cool lookout point. Hopefully it's not too windy up there right now. The wind was supposed to die down. Hasn't been too bad since I've been getting around the lake, but I'm going to go back up to that point, and then I'll make my decision there whether I cook up more food or if I just head back to the truck and call it a day. I mean, I've had one hell of a time out here. This is awesome. So we'll just see what happens. I'm going to get off this little island here. Hop back on trail again. And just see where the road takes me. Alright guys. Well, I'm finally back on the Greenbelt Trail. Which is actually going to lead me right out of here. So... I hope you guys enjoyed this adventure of mine. I know I did. I learned a few things. Gonna keep at it with this GoPro zipline thing. Keep making improvements. I already have a few ideas. Bush box, loved it. That's gonna go with me on a lot more trips now. I'll be revisiting that foundation place very soon. I didn't turn on the low light setting for my camera. Yeah, smart one. So anyways, I'll make a visit back there soon. But took a nice long trail back to this one. It's gonna lead me right out of here back to the truck. So I'm gonna call it a day. Go grab my little nugget. And finish out this awesome day. Alright guys, until next time, take care, be safe, have fun.